I knew my New York Knicks weren't going to make a big splash this offseason. They were going to be rumored in the James Harden sweepstakes, but I was hoping that wasn't going to happen either. But they picked up Dante DiVincenzo, and I kind of love that move. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding the New York Knicks. They also traded away Obi Toppin, which kind of hurts my heart. I really wanted him to succeed in New York. They traded him to Indiana for 2 seconds. Honestly, that's a great pickup for Indiana and Tyrese Halliburton. So yeah, I don't think we see any major moves from the Knicks this offseason. Maybe they pick up like another power forward, like a low-key one, just to get some minutes behind Julius Randle. But I do think that Tibbs wants to run some smaller lineups next year with Josh Hart and RJ Barrett there as well. So DiVincenzo I had to pick up in 2K, 4.7 mil. I will update his contract. He got 4 years, $50 million. There's also a scenario where the Knicks trade Evan Fournier. But yeah, you pick up Dante DiVincenzo, who is the trio with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson from Villanova. I downloaded a 2K scenario on Xbox Series X. You guys are always going to ask me. Just type in JOTA in the gamer tag. Joe DeKelmer, it's the guy who creates the draft class. Is like the top one on Xbox Series X. That's the scenario I download. I'm not sure if it's on PS5. I'm not sure if it's on PC. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. On Xbox Series X, you can download it. And it's really good. He's got most of the free agency signings updated. He's like killing it so far. Here's the player progression. I just also was itching to do a Knicks rebuild. I haven't done one in a minute since they were eliminated by the Cavs a few months ago. And I feel like the DiVincenzo pickup is just like another Josh Hart, which is so huge. He's a good three-point shooter. He could pass. He could rebound for his size. And he's not going to want to take the most amount of shots a night. So he's a perfect complementary piece, I believe, to Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. So this is the download or the draft class, Joe DeKelmer, that I use. He's also the creator of this scenario, if you want to look at the gamer tag. So we'll see if the Knicks end up making a quickly move or something else. I don't know if that's going to happen immediately either. And Josh Hart did opt into his player option, but I definitely want to get an extension done with him. It might be 4 years, $80 million. But we're going to start Brunson at the 1. We're definitely going to start Hart at the 2. Barrett, Randle, Mitch Robin. Then we'll have quickly Grimes and DiVincenzo with Hartenstein off the bench. That's a really solid bench. I like that top 3 off the bench. And it's guys with the potential still, and like young, with Quickly and Grimes, and then you have somebody that's a little bit more proven in DiVincenzo, and Hartenstein, who's proved to be a backup big, like a serviceable backup big. All right, so for now, it's going to be DiVincenzo, Grimes, Quickly, Hartenstein there, and then we'll have Brunson, Hart, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson in the starting 5. System proficiency under Tibbs is 3.5-star defense. I'm surprised Josh Hart is not a great fit defensively, but Julius Randle is? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So let's see. First game of the season's home against the Toronto Raptors, and we ended up losing by 2. Mitchell Robinson scored a team high. Okay, Jalen Brunson had 8 turnovers. Well, that's a debut to forget. I also love the potential on the defensive end Miles McBride could provide for us. So he's not gonna, I don't know if I want to send him to the G League just so he can progress there, but he's probably gonna be the first guy in, or one of the first guys in case any injuries happen. We pick up a win, a 1-point win against the Atlanta Hawks in game 2 of the season. Randle with 24, Brunson with 22, DiVincenzo 17 points. Oh yeah, 7 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, and then we end up beating the Orlando Magic by 25 points, and it was just evenly distributed across the board. Almost everybody in the 9-man rotation scored 10 points. Josh Hart led the way at 19. I also don't know why Jay Crowder was on the roster. He should be on the Milwaukee Bucks, so he's no longer on our roster. But Julius Randle had 27 points here. We pick up a win against the Bucks, and we are 3-1. We're on a 3-game winning streak. Let's go. It's funny because the Knicks signed Jacob Toppin as an undrafted free agent out of Kentucky, Obi Toppin's brother, and then they trade Obi Toppin a week later. So Jalen Brunson did get hurt. Doesn't look like it's a major injury. Yeah, he's just out 1 to 2 weeks with a twisted left knee. Screw it. I might just give Miles McBride 35 minutes and see what he can do at that time. But yeah, we are 22-9. We're 13 games above 500. This is a good Knicks team for sure. Julius Randle's our winning scorer. I wish Brunson was averaging more. Barrett's at 15, Robinson at 13. Then you have Hart at 10 with Grimes at 9, DiVincenzo 9. Quickly! It's Quickly being a little disappointed. Oh my god. All right, well, Quickly's falling off the face of the earth. He's not going to get a $100 million extension from me. Do we get any All-Stars this year? No, I don't think so, but we do see Aaron Gordon in the All-Star game. Okay, yeah, I don't see any Knicks, unfortunately. There's Tyrese Halliburton. James Harden's a starter, but no Knicks. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Julius Randle has been our leading scorer. I don't know why it's not Brunson. Brunson's efficiency is off the charts. I just wish he took more shots. He better do so in the playoffs. I mean, we are 39-14, so I don't really want to make any trades because I don't really want to blow up this team. Like, we just beat the the Raptors by 20. What did Brunson have here? 18 points and 10 assists. Why is he only taking 8 shots? He was in foul trouble, though. Like, I have his shot tendencies and touches at 100, so I don't know why he's not taking the most shots. Do we have any contract extensions we could do right now? Quickly, is eligible. Okay. You know what? At worst, he becomes a trade piece. I think he'll fix his efficiency rate. So I'm going to give him a 4-year extension, $16 million. It'll go up each year to probably 20 mil. So it's going to be a little bit under $80 million. And I'm going to give Josh Hart a 4-year extension worth $60 million as well. Bradley Beal is already on the trade block. And this Knicks team has already won 50 games in March. And Ja Morant wins MVP even though he missed some of the games due to suspension. Wemby gets Rookie of the Year. Jalen Duren, 6th man. Giannis Depoy, Bones Highland Most Improved. And Tibbs gets Coach of the Year for the 2nd time in his Knicks tenure. 64-18 record. We do get Julius Randle on All-NBA 3rd team. You know what? He was somewhat efficient. 59% true shooting percentage. I will take that. 5.5 assists a night for him as well. We're taking on the Washington Wizards in round 1. Shout out to them actually making the playoffs with this roster. Damn, Anthony Edwards is out for the playoffs too, and the Timberwolves just kill it in the playoffs too. But yeah, here were the final season stats. I don't know if Quickly's going to get that many minutes, but he definitely helped out his field goal percentage and stuff throughout the second half of the year. Still finished with a 56% true shooting, which isn't the worst in the world. Josh Hart, though, I think is going to remain as our starter. Quentin Grimes was good, 39% from 3, 84 from the line. DiVincenzo, 38 from 3, 76 from the line. I just love having like these type of role players for us, and we just have so many of them. As Jalen Brunson finished with 20 points and 5 assists on the season with a 67% true shooting percentage. How is he not an All-NBA guy? Alright, I know it's a Tibbs lineup, but I do want to play DiVincenzo and Grimes and Quickly a decent amount. So this is what it's going to look like. I would like to see RJ Barrett take a step up in the playoffs. He played great in the Cavs series a year prior. Well, that just recently happened. He was all right in the Heat series. Randall has been really bad as a Knick in the playoffs, so he can really prove himself here. Game 1, as a 1 seed against the Washington Wizards, we end up beating them by 25 points. Brunson and Barrett got the job done. Randall only took 9 shots, which is fine with me, and had 14, 10, and 8. So I do feel like we may sweep the Washington Wizards. Couldn't tell you the last time the Knicks swept a playoff series, and we may win in 5, and we do. So in Game 2, we ended up winning by 2 points. Brunson had 34. Don't know why he only played 30 minutes, Tibbs. Come on, let's be better. It's the complete opposite of what you do. Game 3, 30-7 for Brunson in 33 minutes. Game 4, we did lose by 10. And then in Game 5, we ended up winning by 16 on the back of Brunson's 25-point performance. And we're going to be taking on either the Raptors or the Heat, and we get a rematch of round 2 going up against the Miami Heat. They got Clint Capella and John Wall now. Hey, at this point, they may have Damian Lillard. So yeah, Jalen Brunson was so good for us in round 1. RJ Barrett was fine, but he just didn't take a lot of shots. Well, let's see who wins this series. Game 1, the New York Knicks do win by 11. Randall with 27. All right, Randall, keep proving me wrong. Game 2, we pick up the victory by 14 points. Brunson with 31 and 5. Mitchell Robinson with a double-double. Okay, Mitch. He's been playing well in the playoffs. He did have a good regular season as well. We lose Game 3 by 4 points in a defensive clinic here. Game 4, we win, and we're up 3 games to 1. We beat them by 2 in Miami. John Wall had 29. Brunson had 23. Barrett 22. Randall 20. How has DiVincenzo been in the playoffs for us? He's averaging 11, 5, and 4. That's all I want to see, and shooting 36+% from 3. All right, so can we win this series in 5? Yes, we can. We end up beating them by 12. Look at that defensive second quarter from both teams. Brunson had 20. Barrett 18, DiVincenzo 18 and 5. I'm very excited to watch them on the Knicks next year. And we're taking on the Boston Celtics here in the conference finals. It's a good team, man. And they extended KP. They picked up Jordan Clarkson. I feel like this is going to be a very tough series, but we win Game 1 by 9 points. Quentin Grimes with 22 points in 22 minutes. Randall had a good game. Game number 2, we win. Oh my God, we're 2 games away from the NBA Finals. The Knicks are 2 games away from the NBA Finals. We do lose Game 3, though, by 2 points, so he shouldn't get cocky at all. Grimes had a good performance. Brunson, 6 for 12 shooting. Game 4, we win. We're up 3 games to 1. Brunson with 33, 7 and 6. Randall with 29. Are the New York Knicks about to go to the NBA Finals? Yes. We're going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, and Julius Randle, never thought I was going to say this, is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and he deserved it. All right, so we're taking on the Grizzlies here. Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, Triple J, Clark, Steven Adams, Santi Aldama. Let's see what happens here. Game 1, the New York Knicks win by 5. Julius Randle with 25, Brunson 21, RJ only had 12 points here. But yeah, you got RJ versus Ja, pick 2 and 3 of the 2019 draft, and the Knicks are up 2-0. Josh Hart with a 27-piece. He has been quiet in the playoffs, unfortunately. Mitchell Robinson with maybe a career-high 27 points. We win Game 3. Oh my God, we won by 10. Oh my God, Randall with 28 and 8. And are the New York Knicks about to win it all? I'm not going to have to do much work in this video if we're going to sweep the Memphis Grizzlies. And we, like, low-key dominated the playoffs, too. I'm very confused. I'll take it, though. 2K's been so mean to me in the sim. It looks like we are going to lose this game, though. So let's not blow a 3-0 lead. But yeah, like I said, 2K's just hated me in the simulation in some of these rebuilds, I feel like. So it would be nice to win this one when I didn't expect it. But I think we're going to drop 2 straight games unless we come back here in the 4th. Down by 7. Oh, we kind of came back, but we end up losing it. All right. It's 3 games to 2 now. So if we lose in Memphis here, we're going to a game 7. And then I will just take back everything I said about 2K. And they were really screwing me and everything. All right, we're up by 16 in the 4th. I think this might be the one. Yes, the New York Knicks are going to win the NBA Finals. Emmanuel quickly, 12 points, 5 assists in this game. I would like to see what Jalen Brunson has doing. RJ to the rim with the left hand, and he can't get that to go. Oh, Brunson is in the game. 14 points, 4 assists for him, going up against Ja Morant. Let's see what he can do. I don't know if Brunson's got the step back or kick that back to Quickly. Quickly's got Santi Aldama on him. I should be able to get in open space. Quickly pulls up. No! Triple J for 3. That's a high arcing shot. Great rebound there by Josh Hart. I was wondering, could I get DiVincenzo in real quick? Just get all the Villanova guys out here as Josh Hart's going to get to the rim. Pass that out to Grimes. Oh, wow. Great block there. Get it. Grimes gets his rebound to the rim left hand. Let's go, Quentin Grimes. What does DiVincenzo have? 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That's exactly what I would want from him. Just beautiful role-playing numbers. Oh, they got Derrick Rose in this game. Yeah. We got Jericho Sims. The game's over. Jericho Sims go to the rim. The alley-oop. Let's go. Hopefully he doesn't hold up a 50 into the stands. And yeah, the New York Knicks have won the NBA Finals. And Julius Randle takes home NBA Finals MVP after taking home Conference Finals MVP. Well, yeah. I just won a championship in the first year of this rebuild. I did not expect that whatsoever. So we're playing with house money at this point. I mean, I can't really move Randall or Barrett because we just won a championship with them. And the #1 overall pick was just traded for De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Huerter. Maybe the Kings regretted that Sabonis extension and wanted to make a switch. So yeah, like 2K's giving me the 5th overall pick from the Pistons, but that's lottery protected. I'm not going to be cheap. So I'm going to take Dylan Mitchell out of Texas here as my first round pick at number 30. And then we got a couple seconds that we will sign just to wrap out those roster spots. So let's pick up the team option on Quentin Grimes, Jericho Sims. Fournier, we could pick it up and look to trade him, but I don't know what I would trade him for. But you know what? I might as well pick it up. We weren't going to have cap space regardless. You know what? I might sign Kevon Looney to a 3-year deal to be our backup center. Because I believe Hartenstein, yeah, is a free agent. So that would be a nice upgrade if we could pull that off. Let's go. Trevor Kills accepts the qualifying offer, and so does Miles McBride. Let's take a look here at player progression. Brunson is technically a 90 if you look in the top right, but here it says he's an 89. You got Randall at an 88. Barrett at an 88 as well, it says. Quickly at an 85. Mitchell Robinson at an 85. Let's go. Grimes at an 82. It's nice seeing all that progression. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Brunson, Hart, Barrett, Randall, Robinson once again with Quickly, DiVincenzo, Grimes, and Kevon Looney off the bench. System proficiency is 3.5-star defense. Let's see. Can we just start off the season on a hot note? Yeah, RJ Barrett against the Raptors, his Canadian hometown team. I don't know if he's from Toronto, but he's from Canada. 32 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Randall with 28, 7, and 4. And we get off to a good start. Can we beat the Hawks and the Wizards? And oh yeah, we are 3-0 to start the season. Are we going to go back-to-back? All right, so do we get any Knicks in the All-Star game this year? And we do. Jalen Brunson, 21.5 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 37 from 3, 91 from the line, 55% from the field. Hell yeah, wait. Oh my God, I'm like so blind. I almost missed him. Joyce Randall made it as well. He was 2 guys above him. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 51, 37, 82 splits. This Knicks team is 44-9. We are absolutely killing it. It's just a deep team and we've been healthy, which has just been such an added bonus. Oh yeah, and it's nice to see Emmanuel quickly back. I'm glad I gave him the extension. I didn't give up on him. All right, I'm going to be making a trade with the Atlanta Hawks. I'm giving them Quentin Grimes, who was a free agent at the end of the year. He is not having the best season this year, and I didn't think I was going to pay him a decent amount of money. So I'm also trading him and Evan Fournier. We're picking up DeAndre Hunter, who's probably around the range salary-wise that I would pay Quentin Grimes. But I like having Hunter, who could play the 3, could play the 4. He's a little bit better on defense, and I'm getting Jalen Johnson as a flyer. So we're making a trade here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So this may come back and bite me. But Hunter is an upgrade over Quentin Grimes. I can't be biased and say he's not. All right, so Jalen Brunson is due for an extension. Yeah, he can take all my money. I don't care. I would give you $70 million a year, Brunson. Randall's also due for an extension. I'm going to wait on that. Mitch Robb, yeah, also going to wait on that as well. Oof, and Julius Randle just gets hurt before the playoffs starts. He's going to be out for only 1 to 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, we got like a whole month before the playoffs, so we have 50 wins. Oh, again, yeah. Tibbs is getting the most out of this team. Jason Tatum won MVP this year. Montes Buzelis, who was in the De'Aaron Fox trade, gets Rookie of the Year. Tower Hero, 6 Man of the Year, still in Miami at the current moment. And Tibbs gets Coach of the Year at 68 and 14. We don't get anybody on the all-NBA teams, unfortunately. And we ended the season once again as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, going up against the 8-seeded Raptors in round 1. We had 3 guys score 20 plus. It's nice to see Barrett go up into the 20-point per game total once again after just taking a brief hiatus from that over the last 2 years. But yeah, Mitchell Robinson is day-to-day with an ankle injury, so Jericho Sims will be getting those starting center spot minutes. Or no, Kevon Muniz and Sims will be off the bench, excuse me. Brunson is also dealing with a minor injury at the moment, but I'm like, he can play through it, but just gotta something to monitor. Taking on the Raptors, who have Monte Morris, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Siakam, Pirtle, Josh Green, and Chris Boucher in their starting lineup, and we lose game 1 by 8. Okay, we had a great 4th quarter, but nothing really to show for it in the first 3. Well, that's just scary, losing to an 8 seed in game 1. Then we have to go to overtime against the 8 seed, but we win it by 8. Game 3, we do win by 20 points. There we go. Brunson with 36, Barrett with 31. Mitch Robb should be back. And he is. Game number 4, we win by 4 points. Hey, a win is a win. Brunson drops 30. Doesn't shoot the ball all that well, but yeah, like I said, a win is a win. And let's win this series. There we go. So we pick up the gentleman sweep on the Toronto Raptors, and we move on to take on the Philadelphia 76ers with Joel Embiid. Can we beat the Sixers? Game 1, we do win. Game 2, we win. Okay, didn't mean to press simulate round, but we're up 3-0. Are we just going to dominate in the playoffs? Is anybody going to put up a fight against us? The most we had was the finals last year, in which we won by 6. I had, like, 2K, this feels so weird. It feels kind of wrong. Usually, I'm, like, down 3 games to 1 or 2 games to 0, and I'm, like, freaking out. But I'm just dominating with this Knicks rebuild. What? We just go 12-2 throughout the Eastern Conference. I am just, maybe the East is so much easier than the West because I've done a lot of Western Conference rebuilds as of late with the Blazers and the Rockets. And RJ Barrett gets Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're taking on the Thunder, a team that I have to go up in the West. That's usually a challenge. Are we going to beat them? Oh, we just went 16-2 in the playoffs. 2K. This is weird. This is weird. It feels wrong. Randall with 26, 11, and 7.5. Maybe it doesn't feel as good if I'm not working for it. We're dominating the NBA. And our team is like not even like that. Oh, Tibbs, no. Tibbs retires. Draft lottery, do we have any random picks in here? No, we just have our pick at 30. So we need a new head coach. Come on, Steve Kerr. The Knicks have just won 2 straight NBA Finals. Budenholzer, but he'll probably get blocked from the Pelicans. I would love Quinn Snyder, but he's going to get blocked as well. So the next best might be like an Adrian Griffin or a Ty Lue. We could go after Mike Malone as well. So I'm just offering a ton of head coaches. And we only get 1. So we're just going to sign the only guy we get, and that's Ty Lue. So we ended up with VJ Miller at pick 30, and it's funny because if you watched, like, I think my 2K rebuilds last year, and I would download the 2025 class, he was like the consensus #1 guy. So it's so hard to predict these in the future. Randall opts out of his player option, and unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to re-sign him. You guys know my stance on Randall, but yeah, for us in this game, he has been incredible. He wants $45 million a year. He does not have a real deal. I am front-loading this contract for sure. That is still way too much money in my opinion, but we just won 2 championships with him. He was a Finals MVP 2 years ago. I kind of have to bring him back. Jalen Johnson actually got $8.5 million from the Pelicans as a trade asset. I'm going to match that. And we're going to bring back Miles McBride as well. Any big switch-ups around the NBA? Yeah, like the Cavs, where have they been? I haven't seen them once in the playoffs. So taking a look here at player progression, Brunson is a 90, Randall 88, Barrett 87, Robinson 84, Quickly 84. But yeah, I completely forgot when I was mentioning like recent Western Conference rebuilds. I also did a Jazz and a Spurs rebuild lately, but yeah, I just didn't say that. I don't know why. All right, so now 2K switches up the schedule, which is nice. I'm not facing the Raptors and the Hawks to start the year. So let's see how well this Knicks team can do. It looks like we have an injury right away. It's the Kevon Looney, but yeah, I'm a little worried now with the new head coach, but Ty Lue, I feel like in the sim does way better than Tibbs. All right, so we're 20 games above 500 during the All-Star draft. We do get Jalen Brunson in the All-Star game and Julius Randle, but this year they are on separate teams. 22 points for Brunson, probably having the best season of this video so far. Randle, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 5.5 assists. We're 20 games above 500. I feel like we're not the best team in the NBA. What? We're still the 1 seed in the East? We are the 2nd best team in the NBA. The Timberwolves have 2 games in the loss column. And I don't think I'm going to make any moves at the deadline. We're going to keep rolling with this team and see if we can three-peat with the squad we got. It's so weird too, because whenever I'm at my home setup, I'm literally like in a storage. And like, this used to be my setup for like 4 or 5 years at the end of high school and most of college, and then this kind of turned into a storage room as I don't really live at home anymore. But I feel like whenever I'm at home, my rebuild luck is terrible. Like, my teams do horrible. Maybe it just correlates with bad teams that I rebuild, and I just have a feeling in year one I win like 30 games with no matter what team I rebuild, and it's disappointing. But this is kind of nice. It's so different, and it's nice. It's my favorite team too, dominating with the Knicks. Maybe it's because I'm in New York right now. And Victor Wembanyama in the 3rd year wins MVP. That is just incredible. Do we get Coach of the Year with Tyler? That would be funny, but no, it goes to Nick Nurse. I wonder if he's actually still coaching the Raptors in this, or is he coaching the Sixers yet? Let's find out. He's probably... Actually, is he coaching like Minnesota maybe? No, I wonder, because, I mean, let's see. Is he coaching? Yeah, he's coaching the Sixers. He won Coach of the Year as a 3 seed. I mean, that's completely normal in real life because it's like a narrative-driven award, but in 2K, it's usually to one of the better teams in the NBA. But yeah, we are the 2 seed. The Cavs were better than us this year. Just kind of wanted to show you guys the stats. There was a little bit of a different rotation this year because we gave Jalen Johnson some minutes. Josh Hart was at the end of it, which kind of stinks. I want to find him more minutes for the playoffs. All right, so can we beat the Atlanta Hawks, who were also great in the simulation, but we are the 2 seed. They are the 7 seed. Heck, that's never stopped 2K from having an upset happen before. They do have Quentin Grimes. Let's see, round 1. They win game 1. We're up 3-1, though. We end up winning in 5, and the Coach of the Year Sixers lose to the 6-seeded Raptors. RJ Barrett with a phenomenal round 1 series. Also, Emmanuel quickly as well. He is really coming to his own. He's averaging 15 points on the season. He just had an incredible round 1. Now we're taking on the Raptors, who we beat last year, so their team does look very familiar to us. I'm excited for that rebuild because I'm excited to try out Scotty Barnes as a point guard. I think that might be what's happening. Oh my god, okay, we have an injury as we're up 3-2. Oh my god, it's Julius Randle. He will be out for the season with a broken left arm. Yeah, because we've been so lucky with injuries, and that's kind of why I made that DeAndre Hunter trade, because I could put him at the power forward spot. That's something I wouldn't have been able to do with Quentin Grimes. So Jalen Johnson, you're going to get like 12 minutes a night. Oh, how do I want to adjust this rotation? 39 to Brunson's fine. We're going to do 30 to Quickly, 35 to Barrett, 27 to Hunter, and then I got about 5 more minutes. I think I'm just going to go a little bit less there. Maybe a couple more to do Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo. We'll actually do 24 pieces to them, so it's right on the dot. All right, game 6, no Randall, and it's no problem. We win by 13 points. Brunson with 23 and 5. But now we're going to take on the Boston Celtics, who have a Cam Thomas, Malcolm Brogdon backcourt. All right, they're good in the simulation now. We win game 1 by 17. Barrett with 31. Game 2... Boston, you always put up a fight against me. What's going on? We just lost Julius Randle as well. Barrett with a 42-piece. Brunson with 29 and 12. Game 3, we lose. Okay, we ended up losing by 15. Game 4, we win. That is what I'm talking about. We win by 16. And let's win this series in 5. Nope. Okay, they force a game 6. Tatum at 32. They have Xavier Booker also, but it doesn't matter. We just won at 6. RJ Barrett is your conference finals MVP. We're going up against Ant and the Timberwolves, who might be the current best team in the simulation, at least with the last couple of rebuilds I have done. This would be like the Tibbs series, but he retired, and I'm a little nervous, but we win game 1 by 8 points. Are we going to 3-peat? If we 3-peat, I'm ending the video. Like, this is perfection. This is like maybe my perfect video. This is my Mona Lisa. We're up 2-1. Don't want him tied up. I'm so confused. All right, game number 5. Do we win it? Oh my god, we won it all. And RJ Barrett is your finals MVP. God damn, man. When I downloaded this, saved this scenario, like 52 simulator difficulty, and we just 3-peated with the New York Knicks. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. This is my perfect video. We literally won the finals without Julius Randle against maybe the hottest team in 2K right now in the simulation with the Minnesota Timberwolves, at least when it came to my last couple of rebuilds. And yeah, wait. RJ Barrett got finals MVP? How was it not Brunson? How was it not Brunson? Damn, because it would have been nice to see. Oh, wait, Randall got it last year. I thought Barrett got it last year. Barrett might have got the conference finals MVP, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this New York Knicks rebuild. I just love doing these, especially just like Jalen Brunson now. Like, it's super fun, and RJ Barrett does develop well in 2K. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Let me know in the comments which rebuild you would like to see next. I know, right? After I uploaded the Fred VanVleet Rockets rebuild at like 10 in the morning, 7 hours later, the Rockets made plenty of moves, trading away Usman Garuba and Tate Washington, and then they ended up signing Dylan Brooks and Jock Landale. So just, yeah, let me know in the comments what rebuild you want to see next. Hopefully, we do see a Damian Lillard trade this week, and that's not dragged out, and then we see a Harden deal maybe as well. But yeah, drop a like if you guys do enjoy. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.